every 75 years there's a depression. The last depression was 1930. So if history holds true, this depression started in 2005, and that's why I could call the downturn in the mortgage business. So depressions last 20 years. 1930 to 1950 was the last one. So that means we're probably, if there is, and I'm not saying there is, we're heading into one. So challenge is right now, what are you going to do about it? You know, I mean, that's what I'm looking at. There's more multimillionaires created during depressions than any other time in history, but not if you're not committed to it. So I can probably tell you what's going to happen. Jobs will move overseas. Pay raises will stop. Inflation will increase. And the problem is every time the president says bailout, that means inflation. I mean, they're going to flood the market with trillions of dollars, which means savers are losers. So it's very predictable. So kind of what's going on right now. And to me, it's a great time because I'm going to make more money than ever before because I'm an international businessman. The final thing I want to say is this, is that we're still paying for the last depression. That last depression that started in 1930 created what's called the FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. It also created the Federal Savings and Loan Insurance Corporation. It also led to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. It also led to Social Security. So the last depression is a very expensive depression because it created all these federal bureaucracies that are now out of control. So I can predict what's going to happen is that the next depression is going to be even more expensive simply because we haven't paid for the last one. So I know my mom and dad, they're nice, well-educated people, but they always said go to school, get good grades, get a safe, secure job, save money, and get out of debt. I call that depression-era mentality. If you have that mentality, this next depression might be a very tough one on you.
Robert said a key word. He's an international businessman. What's going on right now is not confined to the United States. It is a global issue, and everyone's in the same pot. You're going to see that there's opportunity everywhere.
What got us into this problem is the Federal Reserve Bank can print money. Our banks can lend money they don't have. The good news is that it's easier to become an international business person, and there'll be more multimillionaires made in the next few years than any other time in history. But also there'll be more people in the middle class who will move into poverty simultaneously. The Federal Reserve can print money out of thin air, and it can lend money it doesn't have. So those two things will not change. But Barack can't change it.
Like I said, for me, it's a fantastic opportunity. I think it's an incredible time in history to be part of, and there is opportunity here. That's the bottom line, and that's the message that I want to send out to everybody today. So
if the Federal Reserve can print money, why don't you?